what's up, you guys? It's your girl Kenny here, and I know, it's been a while. It's been a long time. And I know my videos are like not consistent, like timing of my videos is not consistent, and like what I post is not consistent either. Cause what did I stroke? What did I have? I did the hair videos, and I had one of the vlog things, right? And then a study with me. And I think I had one more. I don't know. I just think that it's crazy because when I first made a YouTube video with videos that you cannot find now, I was doing like covers of songs, like I was singing. And it's crazy to me that I'm not doing it no more. But I think I'm just not secure in my talents and everything. But yes, it has been a while, and this time I have some tea to spill with you guys that you didn't ask for, but you're certainly going to get. Now, I realize I haven't introduced myself, so hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kenya, and I'm a now 18-year-old girl who likes making YouTube videos occasionally and never consistently. So, just to keep up to date with the rare things I post, you can hit that subscribe button if you want to. Post notifications on so you can hear the few times I apply. My attempt was once a week. I think what it's going to be now is twice a month. I do work all the time. It's not out of laziness. I'm not making money. Or do I have parents who can support my unhealthy online shopping addictions and everything? But without leaving you guys in the mystery, I decided to disclose why I have been gone for so long, even though my best friend's the only one who watched me. How I almost got kicked out. Boom! Yeah! Okay, so if you guys don't know, I work at Chick-fil-A. And within Chick-fil-A, I made a few friends. And one of my friends is my now boyfriend. I'm gonna keep all names out of it. I'm gonna call him, Pablo. Okay, so Pablo has a lot of, familial issues and was going through a lot. And now, something that I do that I don't know where I got it from, but I got it, is that I like to take other people's problems and put it amongst myself. So Pablo disclosed to me his issues, and I made them my issues, to the point where it was literally hounding on me. Like, it was just a massive weight internally. And also during this time, I also have emotional turmoil because I believe in God, but I'm also bisexual. And if anyone who believes was a Christian, you know those two things literally contradict each other. You cannot do both. But I consistently do both. So it's like turmoil. So overall, I just don't really have any peace. Also, there's been a lot of changes within my family, like my sister, that I did not ask to talk about. I did not ask her, but I'll talk about it anyway. Definitely does not currently reside in my house anymore. So that caused, like, everyone's moving around, like her stuff is gone, and then me and my sister split. Like, I used to share a room with my little sister and my niece, and now I just have my own room. So it was a big, everyone's moving around, we had a little furniture, so it's just a stressful time for everyone in my house. So I don't have, and then at my job, okay, it's very stressful. I almost got fired. Can you believe that? I said the F word, and my boss, the one that I don't like, who's not there no more, thank you Jesus, came up behind me and heard it, and he was like, what did you say? What did you say? And he pulled me over and he was like, grounds for termination. Okay? And I was like, what do you mean by that? So I was like, what y'all not about to do is fire me. So I went home and I made my letter of resignation, applied for jobs, and then was okay with that decision. So honestly, it's just a lot of life. It was a lot of life changes at the same time. Like, I mean, this is months back to back to back of one problem after the other, and it wasn't all of Pablo. Because Pablo was going through a lot too, but I didn't have a release system. Like, it's to the point where I couldn't watch. I couldn't play video games and enjoy. Like, I would get bored. I couldn't really watch Netflix. Like, I couldn't even sit through Supernatural, and I love Supernatural, and I just couldn't watch it. Criminal Minds was the only thing I could watch, and it was like a gruesome thing. Like, I'd be intrigued, but it was something I had in the background. School was forgotten about. I was at least attempting to catch up, and then everything started hitting me, and I just literally did not touch that damn laptop 4 weeks. 4 weeks. And I just didn't care. I stopped caring. I stopped caring about it, and about doing good in school, and about playing video games, about taking care of like my body, like making sure that I'm well fed, and making sure that I get enough sleep, because I was not asleep. I couldn't read fan fiction, and that literally is my thing. Like, I get up and I read, and I go to school, and then I read again, and then I keep reading, and then I go to work, and then I keep reading. But I couldn't even do that. Like, I was so disinterested in it because I didn't care. Like, I was slowly emotionally detaching myself from everything that I cared about, and it was like subconscious, because I didn't know I was doing it consciously. I just knew that I was just tired of it. Okay, so this is just months of this one. I'm just giving you guys the contextual background, so I don't really have to go back. But so Pablo got kicked out of his house. I jump into the future now, and I was an active part of that decision, because Pablo was with me when he decided he wasn't going to go home, and I was like, no, let me take you home, and he was just like, no. So Pablo was with me. And just to give you guys some background on my parents, I have one very paranoid mother who doesn't know how to deal with stress, has dealt with situations that have left her to be very wary of certain situations and the people, and she's just very stuck in her way. Like, she doesn't like people in her house when she doesn't know, which is understandable. She has a lot of trauma of like significant others, of her daughter's not me, because I don't be telling them my business, but a lot of personal issues that cloud her judgment in regards to certain things. So I let them know about Pablo's situation like consistently, because it was the forefront of my mind. I think it's because I like them. And when me and Pablo got together, it definitely became my priority to make sure that he was okay. Like, I prioritized him being okay over me being okay. And it was one of the few things that I still remained to care about, like, that I wasn't completely emotionally detached from. So he got kicked out, and he was with me during that time, and his mother was looking for him. Mind you, I'm gonna let you know that Pablo is 18. He's 18. I'm 18. He's 18. Okay? And his mother was looking around for him. And there was a time that I opened up my window, and he was with me. I opened up my kitchen window, and she's sitting in her car outside of my house. And I live in an apartment building. So I was like, she doesn't know which door I'm at, but she was still outside of my house. I could see her in her car on her phone scrolling, and I was losing my stuff. Like, bro, I was freaked out, panicked, because what the hell was she doing outside my house? what was she doing inside my house? Like, that would have me so shook. Like, I went to work, so he had to go home that day, back home, because she literally threatened to call the police on me and our other friend who was helping him. And I went to work so panicky. Like, I was literally rocking back and forth. Had my manager was like, "Are you okay?" Because at Chick-fil-A, when they say it's like a family in there, they was online. Everybody know, okay? I'm not gonna say everybody in the evening shift knows, because we're all young and we're like friends and such. For the most part, everyone who's been there for longer than a year, we're kind of close. Excuse me. Like, they know. And Pablo overshares, so everyone who doesn't even care knows. For the most part. But I was really panicking, really anxiety ridden. Like, I couldn't eat. In the nighttime, like, the only sleep I could get was me passing out, because I'm so stressed out. And a stressed out me is a very irritable me, so it's reflecting to my parents. Like, I'm really ornery, and I'm usually a sarcastic asshole, but I'm not that bad unless I'm like stressed and hungry. And I wasn't eating, so I was like hungry like all the time. Like, I really do be starving, and I'm not getting enough sleep. Like, I'm tired. I'm just stressed out. So inevitably, there comes a time where Pablo doesn't have anywhere to stay, and he's like, do people stuff. So I invite him to my house. And let's just say my mom was home and she was supposed to come home. She finds it. Oh my god, she called my dad, and my dad goes ballistic. I mean, ballistic. He was like, pack your bag and go. And I was like, but internally, I was like panicking. But externally, like, I do have one of those faces that kind of look like I don't care. And that was my face during the whole time, because I'm like, damn, it's like that. Like, it's like that, and that made it worse, I guess. I was like, yo, after the fact, not on the day. I'm like, how did you expect me to react? Like, did you want me to start crying? Because I cried so much before that, like, I wasn't crying. Like, my eyes were watering, but I wasn't like full scale sobbing. So the thing is, I got blessed because my mom and dad were split decisions. Like, my dad was like, go, but my mom didn't necessarily want me to go. She was just mad. So I was packing my bags because he asked me to, and she was like, what are you doing? And mind you, my older sister, she can go, and she's in Colombia. So I was like, shit, what I'm not about to do is be homeless. And I knew I got paid that Thursday. So I was like, let me find my passport, let me get my birth certificate, my social security card, and I'm gonna just buy a ticket. Like, I was on my bed looking at Spirit. I'll fly Spirit. Get this ticket to Colombia. I think it was like, I think it was only like $150 for a one-way trip to Colombia. And I was like, yo, if I pull up to Colombia, will you pick me up? And she was like, yeah. But I didn't tell my mom that because I am one petty ass bitch, honestly. Well, I think I'm up to the sentimental, but I will really disappear. Sometimes I do accidentally, but if I do that on purpose, bro, you're not finding me again. I'm gone. Lost to the Matrix, because that was, alright, so I'm packing my bags, and she's like asking me, she's asking me, like, where am I going, like, do I have a place to stay? And I'm like, no, I don't have a place to stay, but you told me to pack my bags, so I gotta go, like. And I guess she was just more mad that I wasn't like sobbing, because I'm like, no, what you told me, I'm doing what you asked me to do, which is pack my bag. So I guess I was just how I deal with things is I don't deal with it until it's done. Like, I get what I have to get done, and then I deal with it. Because I need the adrenaline, I need the momentum to really keep me going and to make sure, gosh, I'm so sorry. I went to bed like 12 o'clock. I don't know why I'm so tired. That is a good thing. I usually go to bed like 3. Okay, I'm cutting down. I think it's just because it's quiet in the house. But yeah, I guess my whole reaction was just awful because it was making it so weird. And she's over there, like my mom was like crying, like sobbing on the phone. And I'm like, why are you crying? But that made me more mad. Like, why are you more upset than I am? And I'm getting kicked out. Like, you find a guy in your house, bro. We weren't doing anything. Like, I understand. Okay, yeah, I broke the rule. But why are you crying? Like, that made me more upset. But then I couldn't say that because then they're really gonna kick me out. You see my distress? She told me that I need to think. So I thought. I mean, I was thinking the whole time, but I was like, can I just stay till Thursday so I can buy the ticket? Because I got paid that day. And she was like, she called my dad and she asked, and he said it's okay. So she was like, okay. So during this time, like, I'm looking for my passport, I can't find it. I look for my birth certificate, gone. Social security card, gone. So now I'm really panicking because I'm like, okay, that was my plan A, and now it's gone. And mind you, look, I don't have a car. Like, my dad's car is the one that I drive, but it's his. Like, if I had a car in my name that I paid for, I wouldn't have been nearly as bad. I would live in my car, honestly. I don't care. But I would just steal the house key because I have one and come in the shower and shit. But, like, other than that, I'd be okay. but I didn't. So it's like now I have to rely on them, and I really hate with a passion relying on people. Like, I can't stand it. Like, I like people relying on me sometimes when I can do it, because I don't know. I guess it's just middle child things that I just need attention, and I love being there for somebody. So some people talk about me like, oh yeah, she helped me with ABCDD, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's not a healthy thing, but I don't know. That's me. So that whole days leading up to Thursday, and I'm still working, by the way, so I don't really get no peace. It's so much tension in my house, and my dad's not there until the weekend, so I'm panicking so much. Like, I can't eat. Like, my mom was like, she's concerned because I wasn't eating, because like I just couldn't stomach anything down on the fucking anxiety. Like, my stomach hurts because I'm freaking out. Like, what the hell do I do? Like, I'm out here just getting kicked out. Also, like, I understand, like, I broke the rule, whatever, okay. That, I think the reaction was just a little out of pocket, but I'm like, there's only so much they can do to punish me now. You can take with my phone. Okay, I didn't know we were in middle school. It's not like I paid this phone bill. Like, I don't understand why. What are you gonna do? Hit me? So I guess take away my driving privileges. They did that, but I'm getting a little ahead of myself. But yeah, it got to the point so bad that I had to forget about the situation so that I can cope. Like, I'm very good at that. If something really bad happens to me, something that really hurts, I forget about it. I really be like, forget about it. I put it in my mind, I let it go away so I can go through life. And that's what I had to do. I had to literally put it away, not think about it, not remember it, let it rush over and scare me. And not in a good way where I'm letting it go, but I'm holding it inside, but it's burrowed so deep that I can't even remember it anymore. Like, bad. So it would bring up subconsciously but consciously, like, it'd be. So I get through Friday. Okay, I get through Saturday, okay, because I worked on Saturday. I specifically picked up a shift to work on Saturday, so I had to see my dad. And Sunday, here comes it. And by Sunday, I'm repanicking, but it's not as bad because it's more of an acceptance. It's like, if I get kicked out, I get kicked out. Oh well. Like, I don't care anymore. I was on Saturday, actually, I lied. On Saturday, I was really bad. Like, I was really close, but I'm like, what I'm not about to be is homeless. Like, I'd rather die. Because it is November. I was driving the car, and I was like, and on the steering wheel, music playing in the background, just really contemplating whether or not I wanted to deal with it, because I don't like dealing with things. I just bottle up and I forget about it. That's how I deal with it. I don't deal with it. I deal with it by not dealing with it. That's how I get through my problems, how I get through that. But it's bad because it always comes up later. So on Sunday, my dad's there, like church is done, and like we have that family discussion. And like we talk about it, like I'm chill. Well, I'm trying. I gave like a written apology to my dad, like apologizing, because you do what you gotta do to make sure you stay in the house. So on Sunday, I just kind of reiterated. I'm very more calm. I'm not really emotional no more because it's just acceptance. It either happens or it doesn't. And my dad was like, yeah, he overreacted, and it just made it worse how I reacted by not reacting at all. And that, because they're like, you don't care about nothing anymore, and it shows, and they don't like that. Like, I'm not doing school, I'm not doing this, and I'm just like, yeah, I know. But so after that, I not kicked out. He took it back. I apologize. I lost some privileges. This is recent. Like, this is literally like a couple weeks ago. So I'm on like a 30-day thing where I can only drive from point A to point B to work in the home, drop my niece off, get her back, and that like I can't go out unless it's for work, and I have to keep my phone up at night, which is something I used to do before when I didn't pay for my phone, but I paid for it, which makes me so angry. Like, I know I'm on the phone, not giving up the phone, and I don't care, but the fact that they still take the phone as a punishment when I pay for it. Like, I know I'm on their line, but I pay for it. So it's like, how is that? Why is it not mine to have? Why is it theirs to take away? And I get that I'm in their house, but like, does that mean that if I buy something for them, I can take it away if they make me mad? Because that's the logic that I'm getting from them, So I get that. So I go back to Pablo, because Pablo was, I forgot about Pablo. Pablo was really nervous for me the whole time because he didn't want to get me kicked out too, and he was like, oh, it's his fault or whatever, because he got me involved. And I'm like, bro, it takes two people. So we're just going, it's a lot of back and forth between me and Pablo about like who's to blame, because I'm like, it's both of our faults. You didn't pressure me. If anything, I pressured you. And even with all that, Pablo is still dealing with stuff in the background. So even though I got one stress relief, like I have a house, I'm not homeless. That's one less thing I'm stressed out about, but I still in a constant stress of if he's okay, if he has a place to stay, if he's eating, if he's gonna work, if he has a ride, It just got too much. Like, I felt the moment I emotionally checked out of my relationship. Like, I felt it. And I was like, that is wrong of me. Because no one deserves to be in a relationship where only one person cares emotionally. So I had to, like, say, yo, I just need a mental break from the stress. Because honestly, I'm gonna try to, like, jump off somewhere in attempt again, and I need that not to be my headspace. I can't focus on trying to get through school again of this semester that I had to take, trying to save up money for a car, trying to save up money to do this damn room, trying to save money to get my damn laptop for school, trying to get all this money together, trying to make sure that so I can move out. It's a lot. I don't know how people juggle relationships and work in school and do that shit successfully. Honestly, kudos. Honestly, give me some tips. Get me. So I felt me. It was just emotionally draining. Like, I still love him, like, I still want to be with him, but I'm like, I just gotta get a little week and a half peace. So the next day I saw him, and like I told him, and he was cool about it. He was like, he felt it, because like you can anyone who knows me can feel it when I care about something and when I don't care. And if it gets to the point where you can see it on my face where I don't care, it's like a problem. So I took my mental break. And this is a recent thing, but I feel so much. I talk to God. I know. Who am I? But I kind of just let go of all the things that I was carrying, like all like the weight of other people's problems, not just Pablo's, but my sisters, my mom's, my dad's, and let it go. And gave it to him. Because, like, my mom told me, which made me mad, but I can't be nobody's God. Like, I can't be their savior. Like, yes, I can help out occasionally, but I can't be that one thing that they rely on over everything else. And I didn't want to hear it at the time, but after some reflection, I realized she was right. Ugh. Hate that. But, yeah. So I let it go, and maybe not the moment of, but I feel it within myself. Like, I'm so much more calm. I'm just going to bed peacefully. I was able to watch Supernatural yesterday. I'm so happy. I actually want to watch it now, but I'm like, I can't watch YouTube. I can't do YouTube videos and watch Netflix. I did some schoolwork. Like, I got some shit done. I got the stuff done. Like, I am so much more relaxed. And my dynamic with Pablo really hasn't changed. It's just, I'm not carrying his problems anymore. And I'm no longer getting kicked out. I'm cleaning, like, I'm doing my chores. Well, honestly, my attitude with my mother hasn't changed, but just because my mother isn't feeling well, and she's taking it out on us, which is honestly another problem in itself, but I'm doing better. Better to the point where I'm making YouTube videos. I'm inspired to make YouTube videos. I'm doing my schoolwork. Like, shit. We trying to start out 2022 the right way. Yeah. And that concludes my little oversharing on my life on story time. Oh, I hope you guys had a chill time. Chill. I hope I got it good. I hope it was, entertainment. Yeah. Because it's just, life has been really crazy, and sometimes it really does help to talk about it. And I know my friends are tired of hearing me talk about it, but you guys haven't heard it, so I get to talk about it with you guys. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, please give this video a thumbs up. And I would say subscribe for more storytime content, but my content is not consistent, but I think I have it where it's inconsistently consistent in my head. Like, I know for a fact I'm gonna be trying stuff here. I'm doing more like story time overshares because sometimes I feel like my life doesn't have problems, and then I realize I'm like, yo, I got shit to talk about. Hair stuff and vlogs and like clothes, you know. Consistently, it should be around those things. Maybe a lick of school stuff in there, the rare times I do my school stuff. But yeah, sign up, subscribe for the consistently inconsistent things. I will try to upload twice a month. It was once a week, but I can't do that. So we're gonna do twice a month. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Let me know in the comments below if you ever had anything kind of like the me and Pablo situation, or if you ever got kicked out, or if they ever threatened to kick you out. Just let me know how life has been, because I know I'm not the only one who's been going through some shit this year. Alright guys, love you guys. Peace.